how to master the wood carving techniques. Ruben Llano here, carvingsforeveryone.com, and in this video is about you, how you can learn how to carve an oak leaf or aspen wood. There's a video series of lessons and how you can learn wood carvings. Every day I post the continuation of different classes. This will be class number 8, where you can see the process of finish and rough out this piece. So tomorrow class I will show you how to start working in the details of this oak leaf. So every day I've been posting different videos up there, every classes. So I invite you to go down below to different links of different videos and visit those videos, and that way you're caught up with the process. And you're gonna do this project, is a good idea to watch another videos, and that way you're caught up and you know what I've been doing so far. So thank you for watching. Also, if you subscribe, thank you very much. If you are new on this channel, the purpose of this channel is to teach you how to become a wood carver or stone carver, or learn how to model a stone, also how to paint. So if you're new here, you don't subscribe yet, I invite you to go down below and subscribe. I really appreciate it. That will help me with YouTube channels, and also help me because I feel more excited to create more videos for you in the future. So let's continue watching the process of how you can learn and how you can master the technique of become a wood carver. Yeah. Back to our class. Remember, my classes, they are short. Sometimes I would like to make it longer, but this is for beginners. So in the beginning, I just try to give you a short class, and that way you have a better understand. That way you can follow along with this class. That's what I make it only 15 to 17 minutes. I start with 30 minutes, but they're going about to 70 minutes now. So that's why I created these short classes, because in that way it will be more manageable for you to understand and for you to do the rest and the same process at home. That's what I make it shorter classes. So today we're going to work in this size. Yesterday we worked in this size. I give you some homework to clean this up over here, to make it, to get it ready for the detail part. And today we're going to work in this size. So you can still use the same tool, or you can use, this is a number 8 or number 7. This is a number, but you can use a 7. This is a 7. It's almost pretty much the same. Use the curves a little bit less. This is a German, so this is a 2 over here. This 2 over here, it will clean better the surface, because it's a little bit flatter, the round part. So you have a 2, you can use a 2, but if you only have one like this one, you still can do this with that one. It's going to take a little bit longer. So the same way you can do on this side, you can round this edge like this, because you want the continuation of the lines of the flowing of the body or the carving. So that's the same you do with any carving. You can continue doing the body work or the flowing, or the, like if I have an arm, I'm going to continue doing my arm, because you don't want to go all the zigzag lines and all that. Nice and fluid body part. You always remember that chisels have to be sharp to carve wood. This one is a little bit, this one I need to sharp a little bit more, but it still work. So let me, don't go too fast. So I can go take a little bit amount of this. So you can see it kind of floats over here and floats over there. Also, when you do the clamp, like this one over here, make sure you have something in the next class. I'm going to put something in between, so I don't damage or mark my carbon. I did a steel because I knew I'm going to take a little bit more. So now when I'm going to get to the point of the details, you can use a little piece of wood in between, or a cloth or easy liner, something like that, so that way you don't mark your wood. So you don't watch another videos, I want you to go down below, and I will have the links down there for video class number 4, number 5, and number 6 is kind of the beginning of this. Number 3, 2, and 1 is the introduction of the process of carbon. The tools, what you need, things like that, the design. But the important classes will be class number 4, number 5, and number 6. And this is in 7. This is class number 8. So you want to watch those classes. If you don't watch those classes, yeah, I invite you to go watch those so you can understand the process of how we get it to this point. It is important that you start in the beginning. If you are new here to watch this video, so that's part of the process. So the number 8 work better to do this kind of type of round things like this, like the round forms. And I'm gonna make the part of the lid goes down a little bit over here, and I'm gonna keep this up pretty much like that. And then we're gonna cut underneath, undercuts. Remember, to become a carver, you have to be patient, you have to be consistent, and you have to study as well. Remember that whatever mistake you did yesterday, I want you to leave it behind. I don't want you to hold yourself into the past. The past is the past, and we live in today. Today, this is a new lesson, and this is a new start. So I want you to think about that. Don't hold yourself in the past. In the past, you was not able to carve wood, and you start saying that, oh, I cannot carve wood because it's so complicated or something like that. Oh, I don't know how. That's what this class over here is for you to start carving and be more positive about. So forget all the past, what happened in the past, and get out your scissors today and start carving. So that's the purpose of this lesson, is for you to reintegrate yourself, and for you to think about why you would like to carve and what you would like to do. You think about what is your purpose and what is the idea behind carving. If you want to carve just for a hobby, that's great, it's fantastic. It's a fantastic hobby because you feel like you're creating something, and you put your hands in practice, and when you're carving, you can think about something, or you're meditating, or you think about this carving, and you kind of relax. So it's a good relaxation exercise as well, as it's a great thing because you are creating something. And that's a positive thinking, because you're gonna leave everything behind, and you're only gonna think in something good, and you're only gonna think about your carving. So that's what sometimes they use art, like sculpture paintings and things like that, for therapies, because it's kind of relaxing yourself. It's kind of encounter yourself with yourself. I mean, this is a moment between me and this piece of wood. I'm working in here, I carving something, so I put in my brain thinking about this form. I tell my brain to do the chisels and create the forms, so I'm thinking about and creating, and I develop something. So that's important thing for life. So the best is to be real positive that you're going to do it. And I know if you follow these videos, I know they're pretty short, but if you follow the videos, I know you can do it. You can see I created the movement over there. Now let's do over here. So far we introduced you to a straight chisel, the number 2, or you can use a 2 or 3 or 4, and this is an 8. So far we only had 3 chisels. I'm trying to keep it a minimum because I know you're beginning and you just get some tools for Christmas or for your birthday, and they have in the closet. So the whole idea of these classes is for you to grab the chisels and you always want to carve something, so that's what I created these simple classes, and that way you follow me along and you feel like you create something. I don't want to make it that complicated because I know you're a beginner. If you're an advanced class, this is good as well because you kind of encounter yourself with your carving chisels and the wood. So it's a good exercise as well. When I start carving or when I was working, I was to work for a company in New York, the Cathedral of St. John the Divine, as a stone carver. So as a stone carver, you create a lot of oaks, a lot of oak leaves, a lot of grapes, a lot of vines, a lot of capitals, columns, things like that. They are not related too much to become a sculptor, but in the same time, that's a process of learning. It's an experience. Every piece, even if it's just a capital, like a Corinthian capital, it becomes something complicated. It's a process, and it becomes a sculpture in itself because you have to create and develop it. So I'm pretty thankful to was able to do that kind of jobs. I work in a lot of projects through different places in the United States. I worked in New York in the Cathedral of St. John the Divine, like I say, and then there we create a project for the Jewish Museum. We carved all the outside in Indiana limestone for all the building. So all the carvings in there was capital columns, friezes, all different things like that. So if you ever been in New York in 98th Street, you can see the Jewish Museum. I was working in that project in 1991. Also, at that time, I worked in another project. That was in the Carnegie Mellon in Pittsburgh. We created a lot of carvings in all different architecture styles. We did a classical style, Gothic style. This is kind of Gothic a little bit. When you kind of carve it, this kind of foliage like this, it becomes more, they're more like Gothic kind of, because the Gothic had these round parts over here like this. So this is kind of Gothic type of carving in some kind of way. So we did a lot of in the project in the Carnegie Mellon in Pittsburgh. But most of all this experience was in stone carving, because that was the job I got when I moved to the United States in 1991. So through all those years and do all these carvings, I kind of learned a lot of different techniques of stone carving as well as wood carving. So that one is kind of good. I'm going to leave this up like that, so it'll be more interested to you. So you can come over here and go up that way. Remember, this is how I got used to hold my chisels. Everybody hold the chisels different, but remember, this is I bumped my camera. Sorry. You have to watch how everybody develop your own way to hold your chisel. It's the same with the paintbrush. Like over here, I have to watch with my finger, so you'll always be aware of where your fingers are, and that way you don't hurt yourself. So we don't want to take that much over here, just a little bit like this, because we're trying to create a little lump up higher. So we can try number 4. No, this is number 2, sorry. I was thinking I have a number 4, but this is a number 2. So number 2 kind of smooth out, but I don't want to do too much in the curves. See, number 4, I lose the roundness I create with the number 8. So you want to clean the number 8, you just have to take less material. Sometimes I use that little corner over here, that part of the chisel, and I kind of clean with the edge. See, like that. Now over here. I'm gonna go more like that if I want to. You see, I went up down. And also, you don't watch the video how I create this table. And that's lesson number 1, because it's important to have a workbench to work and a secure workbench. So that's why I create this bench with a hole over here, because the clamp is away from me, is way up there, away from my carbon. And I had to remember that my chisel against the metal right there. Carbon chisel doesn't like metal, another type of metal, because when you hit it, you're all gonna nick the tip of your tool, and then will be, you have to start all over again. You have to grind it up and take it over and resharpen it again. So you have to be real careful when you have your clamps next to, or you have another piece of metal or another tool. That's why it's no good idea to keep your tools together like that. Always it's best to keep it separated like this, and that way you don't damage your sharpness of your tool. So I think we got a class for today. I know it's pretty short. I know you probably want to see more, but this is because I want you to do this much for today, because if I give it too much, it becomes more confused for you. So I just want to take it easy. That's why I only give you this much time. So I hope you come back tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the continuation of this class. Tomorrow we're going to start working in the stem of this. We're pretty much ready to start. You see, I have an easy liner underneath, so it doesn't move that much. So we're pretty much ready to start carving the details of this leaf. So you see, you have this run over here, you went down there, this went up over there. You can, for your homework, you can come back, and if you can work this more to make it more cleanness over here, so it look more better. You use a little amount, take a little amount and a little amount, so you can see that there's creating a good movement. And here we had a movement over there, this movement over there, this movement over here. So it's pretty close. Also, we can start working in this part over here. Tomorrow we work in creating the stem all the way from there to there, and that way I can round out a little bit more. Work. This is with a gouge number 2 or 3. I want you to go and take a little bit amount, so you're smoothing this out. All this part of it here is more smooth and clean, like this. You only have to take a little amount like this. You see, you just take a little amount to kind of get rid of all the carbon mark for the gouge. So you kind of go and take a little bit amount like this, so it kind of look more smooth, the surface itself. So you have some spare time today after you do the step in the video, and you're going to continue carving. Just go over and clean all the little marks like this. See, I only taken a little amount. You can do the center of the chisel or the size of the chisel, and that will be ready for the next step. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you liked this video. This video today was how you can finish the rough it out. You see how good it is. I gave you some homework up there. I hope you take a time as well to do the homework. You can use different tools. This one, this gouge over here, this is the biggest one, of the biggest one you can get. You don't need something this big. I just show you over here this gouge, but you can come and clean it out, continue like I did the homework, and clean it real well, and that will be ready for you for tomorrow to start doing the detail part. So thank you for watching this video. Like I said in the beginning, you went down below and subscribe. Thank you very much. Any common questions and suggestions, and you want to know in the future what kind of videos you would like me to produce, it's a good idea. You can give me some comments, and that way I can collect some information, and that way I know what you would like to know and what you would like to learn as a wood carver. Down here below behind me, you can see this is a wood carving, and this is the casting of the wood carving. Something you can do with your wood carvings. You can create something else. This is aluminum cast. This is finished product. So that's how you can make a wood carving, and you can transfer it into aluminum cast or some another materials up there. So thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow in the next class. Carvingforeveryone.com. Yeah! See you tomorrow.